Hi and welcome to our channel. I am Muhammad Usama, your instructor from Excel Applications. This is our third class. In this video, I am going to discuss about different views in Microsoft Excel. So let's open our book. I have already discussed in first lecture that you have a small tool called Zoom Slider. This allows us to zoom in and zoom out. Here you can see a plus and a minus icon. Plus icon allows us to quickly zoom in and minus icon allows us to quickly zoom out. We can also drag zoom slider to get to exactly where we need. On the left side of zoom slider there are three different views. Now coming up to our ribbon, I am going to click on View tab. You will notice a lot of tools here. You can see here View and Zoom tools are also available in View tab. Here is a button which is 100%. If I need to quickly zoom into 100%, I can click on 100%. You can also add these tools to quick access. Just hover over the tool, right click and then click on Add Quick Access Toolbar. There are also some checkboxes which allows us to turn on and turn off some views. For example, if I would like to hide my grid lines, I can untick grid lines and they are gone. Similarly, I can hide and unhide formula bar and rows and columns also. One more useful tool is Split tool. This allows us to split our screen and we can see different sections simultaneously. When I click on it, gray lines have appeared. Actually, my screen is split into 4 different sections. I find this a bit difficult to work with, so I am going to double click on my middle line to remove it. Now my screen has only 2 sections, left and right. If I want to see some data in right and compare it with some data, I can use scroll bars to see both data. To turn off split, I can double click on split line or click on split in View tab. One more useful tool is freeze spans. Sometimes I want to be able to simply scroll down or scroll across and still be able to see my headings, and you can see at the moment I can't. Excel have made a tool for this purpose which is freeze spans. I am going to come to freeze spans. If I click the drop down and say freeze top row, sounds good, but you will see it's only frozen the top row, which doesn't really help me in this situation. Similarly, I can freeze first column also. So to turn that off, come back to freeze spans and click unfreeze. Let's I want to freeze top 3 rows and first 3 columns. The trick to do this is to click in the cell directly right and directly below the columns and rows I want to freeze. Here. Now I come up to freeze spans and I click freeze spans. You can see some faint black lines, but you will notice now when I scroll down, my heading stays fixed. Similarly, when I scroll right, my 3 columns on the left also stay fixed. Again, to turn off freeze spans, click on unfreeze. Here you can see one more button which is new window. You can open a new workbook with same data by clicking on this button. Now the last quick option I want to look at is the option to switch windows. This is useful when you have multiple workbooks open. I have opened two workbooks, I come to my View tab, I come to switch windows, and now I have a list of all my workbooks that are currently open, and I can just click to switch. There's also a useful shortcut key, it's Ctrl plus F6. So when I press Ctrl plus F6, and you can see I quickly switches me between my open windows. So that are some view options to help speed up your workflow and make it easier to work with larger workbooks. I hope you found this video useful. If yes, then click on the like button and subscribe our channel. Remember me in your prayers. Goodbye.